Hello everybody and welcome back to Revisiting the Wizarding World. This is the series on my channel where we go back and watch every single Wizarding World movie, Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, and review them, and then at the very end we're going to be ranking them from worst to best, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those future videos, including that epic ranking. And in today's video we're going to be talking about the third film in the Harry Potter franchise, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry, Ron, and Hermione return to Hogwarts where they delve into a mystery surrounding an escaped prisoner who possesses a dangerous threat. And with this third installment would also come a new director with Alfonso Cuarón, who would also go on to direct Children of Men, Gravity, and Roma. And with a new director came a brand new direction for this franchise. Prisoner takes a much darker and more stylized take on the franchise, and although it's not too drastically different from the first two films, it certainly is noticeable. Hogwarts is set in a bit more of a hill-crested location with sloping grounds. The students wore a lot more Muggle-style clothes, or if they were in uniform, they were often more disheveled with untucked shirts, loosened ties, and more. For me personally, I think this made a lot of sense considering that these are teenagers, so any opportunity that they can be out of their sort of fully dressed up selves, they likely will be that. They're already uncomfortable in their own bodies as they're changing, so why not just make them as comfortable in their uncomfortable situation that they can be? The actors were in large part the same, with one casting change in the role of Albus Dumbledore to Michael Gambon after the unfortunate death of Richard Harris between films. And of course there would be a brand new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher with Remus Lupin. Lupin is probably the best Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher in the entire franchise, to be honest, and it sucks we only get him for one movie, but that was J.K. Rowling's doing and has nothing to do with the movie itself. We also get the addition of Sirius Black, played by English chameleon Gary Oldman, and the American chameleon is Vincent D'Onofrio. I will die on this hill. But Oldman does a pretty bang-up job as the criminal Sirius Black. He very much gives off an odd vibe, but then again, he did do his waiting. I did my waiting! 12 years of it. 12 years of it! In Azkaban. In Azkaban! I know, Sirius, that's why I said it. And it also helps to have Cuarón's style added to the mix to help make him appear a little bit more disheveled and covered in tattoos that they would totally gloss over later. But by far the biggest improvement of this film over the previous two was the CG. I've complained about it for the past two videos, and this film finally fixes it. Granted, it did have a 2-year buffer window that the previous film only got one, but it very much shows. The Quidditch is much improved thanks to it being played only once and in the rain with darker tones, allowing the CG to be better hidden with any imperfections. And with the addition of Dementors, Buckbeak the Hippogriff, Bogart transformations, and even a werewolf, it's pretty freaking cool and is realistic thanks to the direction this movie took. Unfortunately, this amazing style would not continue due to Cuarón declining the offer for working on the fourth film, as he would not be able to finish working on this third film before production started on the fourth. We would have waited for you, Alfonso, we would have waited. Though this style would continue to be heavily adapted into the rest of the franchise, so I mean I guess we got that. Oh, and how could I forget the Time Turner? If you know me or have been on this channel for any amount of time, you know I'm a sucker for two things in movies: puzzles or games, and time travel. So of course this one holds a very special place in my heart for having that very fun addition. Overall, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is a great addition to the franchise. It built on the world while giving us a tonal shift that was needed for the series to continue evolving, and it's really overall a great time. It has twists, turns, and a solid adventure that doesn't wholly focus on Voldemort just like the previous films, which makes Prisoner of Azkaban one of the best, if not the best, standalone Potter film other than Sorcerer's Stone. So those are my thoughts on Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Do you agree with me? Did you think this was much better than the previous installments? Do you think that is the best overall? You'll find out my ranking at the very end when I rank them from worst to best, but let me know down in the comments where this ranks amongst your list. And also while you're down there, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification so you don't miss on any future videos, including various other things and who knows what else. But if you want even more content from me, make sure you head over to the Animated Apparel Company YouTube channel and give them a subscribe, as I have live stream and watch parties all the time and other random videos explaining history of characters and all sorts of other fun stuff, so head over there and give them a subscribe as well. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next video.